Right, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to build this house. It's a sort of, I don't know, since it's quite a small house, it's relatively easy to make. It's quite nice for survival, so it's quite suitable for survival because it doesn't take that many materials to make. So it's one of those houses you can get built straight away, and also it's pretty good if you're building like a let's build, and you need like a sort of small house as like a sort of space filler, just to make, I don't know, maybe like a town square to look at that a little bit more built up without having to spend too much time making a massive house. So yeah, let me know what you think. The tutorial is after this intro, and we're going to build this house. So I'd love some feedback in the description, in the comments, and yeah, like's always welcome. Enjoy. Okay, so when you're starting to build the house, you need two materials mainly. These are going to be logs and cobble. Now, the reason I say it's sort of survival friendly is because it's a relatively simple house to build, and it doesn't take a lot of materials like straight away, but it does take a fair amount of wood. So if that is what you're doing, you're building it in survival, I recommend getting maybe a stack or two of logs, and then maybe a stack or two of cobble. So this is the base. This is how you're going to build it. You're just going to take your logs, and you're just going to go 3 along, and then 4 on the length. So we go log, leave 2, and then have another pillar. Now in between each of these, we're just going to go around, fill them in with cobble. Obviously, feel free to use whatever block you like. It's completely up to you. This is Johnsmith Texturepack. I'm only using it because it fits the style more. I'll show you at the end what it looks like in vanilla if you're interested. So there we go. Once you've built that, we're going to just go around placing another log at the very top of each of these, and this is going to give us the platform for the next section. And there we go. So above these, we're going to go up 3, like so. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Continue this all the way around. Right, now that we've done that, we're going to take our cobble stairs and just going to fill. No, we're not going to take cobble stairs. Wood stairs. Sorry about that. Just going to go around like this, along each section, and like the wood, this is, you could use wood here, but as I say, it's completely up to you how you build this. But if you're going off the way I'm showing you, I recommend using wood here. And in between, just like we did with the cobble, but this time we're going to use wood. We're going to fill in this section, or these sections. Now you might be wondering where the door is. I'll put that on at the end. It's just a lot simpler if we build it like this at first, and put the door at the end. At least for me, anyway. There we go. This side, and then there, and there we go. Right. Now that's the easiest part done. The next bit, it can be a little tricky, but just follow the way I show you, and then this technique you can apply to anything. So when we're doing the roof, we're going to have 2 sections. A sort of like stuck up, a big like open roof bit here, and then we're going to have another part here, but it's going to carry on like normal on this side. So what we're going to do first, just on a corner, near where you want the front to be, we're going to place 3 blocks, and then around that, we do the same, filling in the corner, remember. Now, because I want this roof to be taller, I'm going to go up 2, and again, just going to repeat the pattern like I did there. Okay, same again with the 2 blocks. Depending on like the size of this house, I mean, you can make it 5 long and 4 wide, and then the roof thing could still apply if you use it. You just want to make sure that you've got an odd number on one side. That way you can have a centre for the roof. So it just makes it a lot simpler, and it looks a lot better. And then finally, we'll just put in the last section on top. Now, if you want to use wood for the roof, feel free. I'm just going to use cobble, just for now, because again, that's how I built it before, and I'll keep it the same, just because I know this is the one that looks alright. Material, and here like that, and there we go. So you see here we've got the 2. We need to recreate that on this side, so we can go 1 here, and 1 above, and then this block we're just going to continue round, and like we did before, we're going to have the 3. Okay, so if you can see that. Just make sure I can show you. Now this is where it could get a little bit tricky. When you've got this block here, we're just going to go in 1, but we're going to leave this part, because otherwise, this section over here, I want to join that up, it's not going to fit in with the shape of that side. So if I have this here, and I bring this across, if I'd have built this up that way, it would have been like that, and it wouldn't have been wrong. It would have been, you could do it, but I think it looked weird. This is why here I just like to fill in with slabs. You can't really tell that much difference from the floor, so you see. And so you could, really you could leave it, but just to make the pattern flow and just so I know it's there, just stick some half slabs. And so literally all we're going to do, this is where the system comes into play with the roof. If you just build them out a little bit from each section, they all connect together, like that. And so we just carry on down this way, like this. If at any point, just pause the video if you're a little bit confused as to where the roof goes. I know that just starting off, this can be quite a confusing roof to make. But once you get the hang of it, trust me, you can apply it to anything. And it's a pretty nice looking roof. So just like we've done on that side, we're going to just match these up, like so. And then we can fill them in at the end, like that. Okay? So if we just go across here, filling that across. Same again, and then you're just going to repeat this all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so this side of the roof's done, and like on the other side, we're just going to fill in any parts that aren't covered. Like I say, that bit there, the only reason that's on show is so that we can keep the house, like the rest of the shape, the same. If you really wanted to, I didn't do it on this house because I think it's a bit small. I mean, I think I built it in my Let's Build, actually. How we have this second roof here, I put it on that side as well. So it was sort of like a double thing. I'm not going to do that on this one, just because since I'm trying to stick with a survival friendly house, it's a lot less resource dependent straight away. So where we have these logs in the centre of the archway on the roof, we're just going to pillar up with a log, and then we're just going to fill in these gaps with wood, like that. And then the same on the other side. Let's make it day. If I can spell time right. There we go. Up like this. Fill in with wood. And there we go. So I think we just need to do the other side. Yep. And down like this. And there we go. So that is pretty much the main house done. Everything else is sort of personal preference where you want it. I'll show you how I did the glass. I basically go from the top where the two are, I'll go down 4 and put the glass like that. Just because when you have the two there, I think it looks nice. And then one little feature we can add to the roof, if you just want to add it, give it a bit of shape, you can do something like that. Just so that when you're looking at it, the house doesn't look so, well, I say square. Just for lack of a better term, square. That's pretty much it. Let's do this, and then there we go. That's just going to give the house a little bit of shape, a little bit of character, if that's the right word. I've literally never used that word in a sentence. There we go. That's that side. I'll show you the front in a minute because we are going to change it. It's not necessary, but the way I like to build the front, I'll have a doorway like this, so we need to get in. Ignore the water. I had to just fill some land in. So if we just do the interior, just stick a bit of wood down. Let's grab a door. Like that. Nope, not like that. Alright. And then this part. So you can just leave it like that. You could make a completely different design, but the way I've done it, so that I think it looks okay, I'm just going to fill this in like that, and then around I'm going to have a little balcony just like this. It's not so much of a balcony. The only reason I do this is just so the front of the house has a little bit of shape and it's not as, I don't know, sort of boring. That makes sense. Here we're just going to have a bit of glass, a bit of wood, and then this section here you can leave it open. But what I like to do is just fill it in with glass, because you sometimes see those places where you'll have glass on a window and you'll also have like a balcony outside. Personally, I've never really understood it, but for the sake of this, I think we're going to build it. Obviously, you could bring this out one if you so wanted to. I guess I could do it, but I'm not going to. just for the sake of time. But just change this build as much as you want. Do with it what you will. And if you want to show me some pictures of your house, I'd actually really like that. If you use IMynaar, you can just drag and drop screenshots on. So just post in the description anything like that, and I'd love to take a look at that sort of thing. So yeah, this house is pretty much done. The interior is just one of those things that you can go ahead and change as much as you want. I'll just show you how I did the floor, if you are interested. It's not too complicated, so it shouldn't take long. Just fill it in. There we go. So you can leave this open if you really wanted to, but because I wanted to make it feel a little bit more, I don't know, sturdy. Does that make sense? I put these log pillars in because I liked it. It felt a little bit more cozy. I don't know why, I just liked it that way. And then I just took some slabs, and then I put the floor there. I'm not going to put them here because then it would feel too small. I just like to put them here, just to give us a little bit more headroom, like that. Now I actually put a staircase here, so just take that out. Got the stairs. I think I used them ones. I started them one away from the door, so we had a little bit of room to come in. And then I just alternated them up like this. There we go. This section I actually got rid of. Now let's do that. And then this. Alright, sweet, there we go. And then obviously you can furnish and decorate this how you want, but that's basically how I made the bottom. And then the top bit, around these edges, I put logs up, which I then put chests in between, just so it didn't feel as open. So there we go. There's the inside again, like that. So I hope you like the house. I'll probably do more things like this. And I've actually got a Let's Build if you're interested, where I build houses like this. I'm going to be doing all the time, but there's a little tutorial of how to build this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm pretty happy with it. I'd love to see how you guys adapt this to make it your own. So the thing with IMynaar, if you take a screenshot and then go to your screenshots folder, you can literally just drag and drop them and it'll upload it. And then I'll give you like a personal link. Post that in the comments, and that's just, I'd really love to see like what you guys have built and what's going on with this house. So there we go. Just gonna stick some trees down, just for the sake of it. Alright, sweet. So yeah, that's it from me today. That's it from me today. I hope you like this tutorial. Cheers for watching, and hopefully see you guys in another video. Bye.